Hello, everyone. Sorry for the delay here. Hope you're doing good today. So, because we are already late, let's start working right away. So this is our result from the stream last week. So we managed to block out the torso, pretty much the all the muscles on the torso are here. So we'll continue working on the arms and the legs today. So um let's see. Just checking if everything is working. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So um today I want to show you guys something different. So I usually work with um let's see. Usually work with Blender and ZBrush, but lately I discovered there was an update on Nomad. If you're familiar with Nomad, it's a sculpting software. Let me open it really quick because I really want to show you guys this one. So this is Nomad. I was testing sculpting this guy. I think maybe it was yesterday. So this is Nomad for desktop. If you probably heard of Nomad. It's a sculpting software available for iPad, and recently the developer had a desktop version. So there is this plugin on Nomad, which I'll show you in a bit in a moment. It basically let you work in Nomad, and anything you do in no inside Nomad, it reflects directly in to Blender in real time. Let me show you. So let's open a new scene. Actually, I'm changing this matte cap. So let's pretend we have this sphere here. I want to show you guys this one, and we'll be back to work. So this is this is a plugin. He already includes uh, the uh, the step by step how to do this. I'll show you again. I'll just press connect, and let's uh, let's press on file here, link. Okay, it said we are connected. Let's press get. See this? Okay, let me show you. You probably you're saying now, okay, you basically exported everything from Blender to Nomad. what's so what's the difference here? So let me again show you really quick here. So let's, this is a ZBrush. See that? It's it's linking the viewport. Your everything you do inside Nomad, it reflects directly to Blender, which I think it's really powerful because Nomad has a lot of a lot of sculpting features actually. It's better than Blender in some areas in terms of shortcuts. I can basically, let me, for example, edit this head. See, it reflects here in Blender in real time, and it goes in the other direction. If I edit anything here, it will reflect here in Nomad again in real time. How cool is that? How cool is that, guys? I can see a lot of possibilities here. I will actually continue working on this one using Nomad because I want to explore this feature more. So let's select all here and let's press send. Like that, I have all my tools here. Let's actually delete everything here. See, everything here is reflecting on the other side. So I will disable the live sync temporarily here because I want a clean scene. I don't want any of these. So let's press here, enable live sync. Let's press all, send to Nomad. Okay, so everything is here now. Let's disable the or delete even the light and the camera. I don't need them. Oh, I have multiple lights and cameras here. Okay, I messed up with the settings a little bit here. Okay, just checking if I have anything I don't want here. Okay, I only want my character here basically. So let's disable the live sync again temporarily. I'm still experimenting with these, so bear with me a little here. Okay, let's press on get. Right. So now we have our model here. So I really want to do a few things here. Show mask, show polygroup. I don't want the poly paint. Okay. Okay, let's try. Let's continue working on this one. So if you don't like the viewport sharing Nomad is doing here, Oh, I forgot, and I deleted the our reference by mistake. Let's see. Let's add an image reference. It's too small. Let's scale this up. Okay. I'll show you again something really quick here. So if I want to, let's disable the wireframe. If I don't want to, sorry, keep going back and forth. Do you know if Nomad if is CPU RAM based like ZBrush or it's still GPU? I think it's GPU, not CPU RAM. So let's continue. If you don't want the viewport to be linking like this, you can actually disable that working view. So it again will reflect everything, but it just won't update your viewport in Blender, but it will still reflect any edits you're doing like that. Which again, I think it will. I just think it's super powerful. So let's continue working on this guy. Enough with messing around. So let's enable the link viewport. I only want this to be visible on orthographic, so I want to focus on one thing here. So let's see. Okay, we'll start working on his legs, or maybe his hands. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's start working on his legs and arms. Let's leave the hands at the end. So let's start working on these. So I edited this the shortcut to be um basically to be the same as Blender, and okay, let's see, the same as Blender. Okay, I'll just open a reference here. Just again checking everything. Sorry, I'm experimenting, so I just want to yeah, just want to show you this feature. So see. Sorry, I'm trying to find something here. Where was it? Cloning the whole thing. I only want this one. Okay. Anyway, let's continue working here in Blender till I get used to Nomad. So let's continue working on this one. For the legs, I usually when I have this shape here, this is the overall silhouette I'm going to use for my muscles, you know. So usually split it in two parts first. So I'll just duplicate this one, moving it a little bit to the back and on the y-axis here. Face set, first set from edit mode selection here. Just like that. So go in orthographic. Yeah. I'll go to my grab brush and auto masking face set. So feel like it will be much easier in ZBrush. But anyway, let's try. I'll just make the hamstring here, destroying the muscles on the front area here. And yeah, I'll just keep the hamstring. Yeah, and again, Nomad has a lot of very useful features, sculpting features. So let's isolate this part. Oh, and I don't have the mirroring, which is bad. Let's enable the mirror. Let's destroy everything except the hamstring here. Again, I'll keep everything low. Let's disable the masking temporarily. I'll destroy the hamstring from this part. Okay. Just using the smooth brush here. Okay. Again, checking from all angles, getting the shape for the muscles. I'll keep this part, this small part. I don't usually keep it, but yeah, it helps a lot with the silhouette here. For this, I want to edit, make them a separate shape, separate face set. Yeah, just like that. So, so for that. So now I have the hamstring and this whole part here. So I'll make the muscles here. There's some muscles in this area, in this flat area I have. Hope you can see it. Again, by duplicating these and facet from just using the move brush to define it, then hide everything and destroy basically all the volumes except for the inside part, which is our muscles, the muscles we want here. So like that. For this part, we already have this muscle, so we don't have the to have this one. So I have everything now, so again, I want to duplicate this to make the sartorius, which is the very thin muscle you see here. It's very thin and tall. I will make it right now. So let's again duplicate this part and edit mode. Okay, mask topology, and yeah, now we have the muscles, the muscle I was talking about. It's very thin, so let's make it very thin. Let's move it outside a little so I can see it. Okay, let's use the move brush to add it in place, like that. Let's disable the masking for a moment. So now we have the Sartorius. I'll end it right here because this area is a lot of muscles actually, a lot of tendons attaching to the bone here, bone landmark. So now we have now we only have the the muscles, the quads here. I will add a few pieces here for the glutes, but let's continue adding the muscles here. Let's smooth this one out. So Sartorius is a bit thick here on my model. I'll fix it, no problem. So let's continue. I'll duplicate this one. Or you know what? Um, let's use all these three softwares. So I will just press export. Select all, export, and delete this again, export again. Sorry. So just because the some the duplicate, I can duplicate here in ZBrush a bit more easier and assign polygroups. In Nomad, I think I can do it, but I was just thinking, getting used to it. You know, I was just getting used to the software on desktop. So make this muscle. Now make it a little bit thin because I want to try a different style for this muscle. Okay, where oh, again, I forgot the symmetry. Okay, smart tree symmetry. Okay, now we have our symmetry back. So for that, again, It ends right here. It doesn't go all the way. So this is our muscle. This is the first one. For this one, again, we'll duplicate it, assign it to a polygroup. Then I will let's make this muscle the teardrop shape here. Let's scale down actually, because I want to use more geometry here. We want to have more geometry, so I'll follow pretty much the silhouette I made for this muscle. So with a little bit of smoothing, of course. This one. Working on the overall silhouette for all the muscles. So sorry, it's taking a little bit more here. So let's bench brush. Using the bench brush here. Okay. This is the second muscle. For the third one, I will not duplicate anything. I will just smooth out everything here. Move it to the sides. Or just moving. I will eventually smooth out here. Not now. Okay. It's connected to the Aboni landmark here as well. Back to the glutes. I told you I want to duplicate. Okay. Back to the glutes muscles. Okay. Just to make him a little bit more muscular like this. Making another piece here. A little bit quiet. So I hope you guys are still here. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying this as well. Just like that. So this is our muscles for the upper leg. I can I can add a little bit more here. I can split the hamstring because why not? We can do it. Smooth it out a little. Smooth this part out. Okay, now we have muscular hamstring. So, so these are the main muscles for the hamstring. As I said, I wanted to test. Let's say first, I want to test some different shapes here. So I want to push this one inwards and push this one outwards. Push this to the side a little. Let's add some edge loops here. Don't want to remesh, so I'll just use some edge loops to yeah, like that. And just to add a little bit more of the volumes. Just filling the gaps here. Again, page loops here to make it a bit more round. As you can see, it looks a little bit better, I think. Okay. Now, let me cap a little. I'll move this one up. Again, just filling the gaps here. So this is our legs, basically. All the important muscles here. So yeah, wanted to make the same thing for this one. Adding some edge loops, maybe. Loop here, an edge loop here as well. Oh, again, smart resim. So symmetry is not working correctly. Okay, let's fix the symmetry issue later, as I don't want to waste more time on this. So let's see. Again, seeing this from all angles. Let's save. So I'll take us 3 minutes break, and I'll come back to you guys. I'm back. Okay. So let's continue. Add few edge loops here. Again, to smooth out the transitions here a little when I'm duplicating the mesh. So let's continue working. For the feet, um, again, I'll use the same technique. Let's use the same technique here. I'll duplicate, move it a little, adding the same. Okay, moving this. So I'll exaggerate this silhouette here a little, as this is the front area where it has some muscles, the bony landmark here. Yeah, let's see. Where should we go? Let's destroy all the front area here. Okay, I'll define all the muscles right now. And again, this area is a little bit difficult, even for me. But yeah, with the references, oh, it's possible. So I'll probably have to duplicate this. So what I have here, it's uh, it's a model by Raphael Grazetti. It's an Ecochet, anatomy Ecochet. Hope you guys can see it. This is basically my main reference on the desk. I'm planning to do a simplified version because it's super overwhelming to see these muscle fibers, and yeah, I'll probably do my own versions, and yeah, I'll just release it on Gumroad or something. Yeah, for 3D printing. So this is my main reference on the desk for now. I have a few reference on my other screen as well. So let's make, so these are the main muscles now. Let's make the let's add a few volume here like that. Yeah, from the side view, the outer side, it's the calves are barely visible like this. It's visible here from the inside. It's take a lot of space from the inside here, but from the outside, it's barely taking any space. So just keep that in mind. Again, adjusting the intersections here. So let's continue working on the muscles. So I will add the calf muscles now. I'll just I'll adjust these a little. Again, the intersections. I always love to have clean intersections here. Don't like uh, intersections here to be ugly. Adjusting the angles here for a more defined bony landmark, because this is a flat area, so which is a bone here caused by a bone. So I'll make it. Let's first make the calf muscles. Again, I'll push it a little bit to the side. So this is our calf muscles. Yeah, let's split it even. Let's split the calf muscle here. I'll make two calf muscles. I'll destroy everything. I'll leave this part because there's another muscle here. Or yeah, I'll just keep it as a single object. Let's see. Let's see how it works first. Okay. Bit higher from the outside. Yeah, going down from the inside like this. Making the silhouette here. Okay. As I said, it's barely visible here, so try to keep that in mind. So I'll duplicate. Oh, I'll duplicate this again. I'll make the split. I don't mind if I don't have time to make the hands today, because the hands and the arms, a lot of people struggle with it, so I'll probably have to make a little bit simplified version. So I'm doing this to teach you guys my workflow. So try to be useful, not rush anything. I have a bad habit of rushing a lot of things, so I will try to not rush. I won't rush anything, guys. Don't want anything in this area. I'll probably add another piece for the muscle here. So let's move this out here. I'll add another piece because I want to define this muscle a little bit more. For this piece, let's make this piece just the tendon here and make it work. Just the tendon. So I'll add. I don't probably usually add this part, but yeah, want to add it today. So just like that. Yeah, I think I like it. I like this one. Making everything flows a bit more naturally. So yeah, add another piece here for a muscle. Then I'll add the bony landmark. So I mean this muscle here. A muscle just the front here. It usually appears in the front here a little and goes all the way down, and it has another piece. I should add another small piece here, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys with all the muscles. We can work in on an Ricochet project later in the channel. So let's start from the skeleton, and yeah, we can probably make something like this in the future. But yeah, as of today, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with this. Okay, let's auto group these. Let's see. Um, Visible. Group visible as well. Destroy everything except this muscle. So now yeah, I have a proper leg now. Probably I will, you know, exaggerate this area a little. Yeah. So checking the ricochet, I will add, I will add a muscle from the front here. So there's this muscle goes from this area here all the way to down here, which is, well, is causing this area to be a little bit upward like this. So I'll duplicate this part again, make it its own polygroup. Let's remove these lines. It's distracting a little. So let's it goes all the way down like this. So up here from here, I want the bone here to be pronounced like this. So this is a bony landmark. You probably know that on your feet. Try touch your feet in this area. I'll find it a bony landmark. So it goes all the way to, yeah, behind the knee like this. Let's define this area a little bit more. I'll increase that. For this area, let's add, wanted to add a bony landmark here. Just for a reference, you know. All these attached to a bone. The head of a bone, you can see it right there. Yeah, exactly right here. Like that. Let's continue. From the side, we have another. So there is a small muscle and a big one from the side, which I'll again probably duplicate this. There's a muscle goes all the way around back around this bony landmark here. That's so one. It appears from here. So I'll smooth out this area. Don't want to guys to be distracted. I keep going back and forth between all my objects here. So this one is pretty big. It appears from the back all the way to this bony landmark here, like that. So let's for this one, I'll just smooth this area. Trying to see if I want to add another piece of muscles here. Or let's add, oh, let's add the separate pieces for the bony landmark. Just a small piece here. Let's enable. Okay, and another piece here. Of course, it will go down a little, or up a little, sorry. A little bit to the side, because it is the bony landmark here. The lower leg. Goes all the way to the bone. This is a bony landmark, and this is another one. We can smooth these. Don't need it. So I can define this area a little. There's a very thin muscle here. We can probably add it using this single shape like that. A bit thin like this. And this is bony landmark actually. Goes all the way up and have an angle like this. Okay. Think I'll not work on the feet again. I'll keep it separate because there's a lot of volumes here, guys. You don't want me to rush it, trust me. So these this is our feet. Let's see if I get everything right. Okay. Only landmark here is a little bit thin, actually. Let's define it a little bit more. This flat area. Again, by pushing, just pulling these points outward like this. Yeah, already having a plane here. So let's just add this plane in place like this. Okay. Now we have our leg. Okay. Let's see. We have time. Okay, let's make again. This is my reference. Okay, no, not this one actually. This one. This is the underneath bone underneath. This one is again the reference on my desk. I'll use this to define the as a reference to define my arms here. So let's let's do it. Actually, we have a little bit of time, so why not? Let's say first, body leg. Oh, leg. So I'll add a couple of each loops on all these. Because I want a smooth transition. So want everything to have an even topology. All these areas here. This one as well. Why not? And quickly smoothing the volumes here. Oh, again, forgot to activate the symmetry. So let's define the upper arm first. Again, well, first I will duplicate this. I want to define the an area for the biceps and another one for the triceps. So this is my biceps. Trying to keep the shape as clean as possible. See, like that. And this one is our triceps. So I'll just have to smooth out this area like that. So that's here I'm just defining the overall shape for the volumes of the muscles. I'm not adding any details yet. I'm just fixing the volumes, which are a very important step actually. Don't skip it. Again, just defining this area, moving this one up, adjusting the intersection. And as you can see, there's a lot of intersections here. A lot of them are unnecessary actually. So from this part, the biceps, I'll make a small area here. I think it's a brachii. I don't know the names, all the names. And I do know there's a small piece here. We just define everything here. So I'll duplicate this, looking at my reference. I'll duplicate this one. Control W again. Destroy this part. This is the lower part of my triceps. It ends here because there's another piece underneath it. I'll probably define. I'll define it so I won't forget it. So let's define this area, this small piece here. Goes all the way to the bone here. So let's duplicate this again, adding it to a different polygroup using the move brush, defining this area here, and it ends. Okay, what's wrong with this? Dynamic mode can be changed only by double clicking. Okay, something is off with ZBrush. It's not accepting my. Okay, let's not fight it. Let's just close it and open it again. So back to the arm. Okay, everything is working now. I don't know what is the problem here. But anyway, it appears like this as a bulge here and goes all the way to the bony landmark here. I'll define the bony landmarks later, so let's continue. For this part, I'll just destroy everything except the upper area here. So to check for every angle. Okay. Increasing the volumes here a little. Again, exaggerating a little is is good, you know. So, yeah, this is basically our upper arm. I probably won't add anything else here. Oh, I can add though. I can add a little bit. Um, there's a really small muscle here. I also like to add, so let's add it. Let's duplicate this, going to the other part, rotate. Here. It's a very small muscle, so make it very small like this. It goes basically here and all the way to the front area here. Again, it's just a continuation. I can skip it and add it to the silhouette. So I don't want it to break the silhouette of the hands. So let's make it a little bit smooth. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically the yeah, making it a little bit more interesting here. This is our forearm, our upper arm, sorry. Let's make the forearm. Again, it doesn't have to be let's save first. Doesn't have to be, complex, guys. Always make it simple. So for the forearm, I'll I'll first make a duplicate here. I'll move it a very no, maybe I will not even move it here. Yeah, let's not move it. I'll smooth everything, and this is going to be my bony landmark here, my bones. So this is our bony landmark. And the tendon, basically everything here from the back, all this area here. I added a subdivision or an edge loop here and there to smooth out the connection. So I just want the bony landmark and the tendon here, the connection to the triceps. So yeah, yeah, editing the connection, smoothing out the areas here. Okay, now we have something. For our arms like that. So I'll duplicate these two parts, this part again, duplicate it, duplicate this one, making it a polygroup. So I want to have an upper area here and a lower area for the flexors and extensors. So I duplicate this and destroy everything except the flexors, and duplicating the other part, destroy everything except for the extensors, basically. This is what I'm doing here. So let's work on the um, extensors here. See this part? I'll just make it the brachioradialis. Just by duplicating this, destroying everything except this area here, like that. mask everything here and destroy everything here. I'll add a small area here, and this would be our muscles here. See how easy it is, guys? Just from the volumes you already have. You don't want anything else. You just want your volumes. Get your volumes right, and any details basically you will add is going to work. So just again fixing this area because I don't want this area. There's so much geometry here. I want it on this area, so but again I don't want to I don't want to mess around with uh my my volumes. So let's try this light brush here. Okay, destroyed the volumes. Can't really remember if ZBrush has a slide brush. So again, I won't force myself to think about the technical stuff. I'll just add some volumes using the normal way. Oh, I think I have a duplicate here. Don't know why exactly, so I'll just destroy it. I'll just delete hidden. Okay, delete hidden. Let's add, define this area a little bit more. Okay, trying to fade it on the hands. This is how the brachyradialis works. So I think I have a duplicate here. What's going on? To do okay. This is working. Yeah, this is definitely two polygons. Yeah. Okay, delete hidden again. Don't know what's going on. Auto group again. Sorry, guys. We have to clean up the mess a little. Okay, delete hidden again. Sorry for that. I would like to add this small triangular shape here. There's a tiny muscle, in this area. I like to add this triangle. It adds some depth and it fills the gaps in the separations here. And yeah, it's anatomically correct. So yeah, let's add it just like that. Again, connect it to this area, to the bone, like this, to the bony landmark. There's a bony landmark here. Again, like to define it. Okay, let's use the pinch brush. Yeah, definitely much better this way. Right. Fixing the proportions, muscle proportions here and there. Okay. Checking the angles. Again, it's a bit quiet, so I just hope you guys are enjoying this or just learning from even a little bit is enough. Learning from this technique I'm using. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to define some areas here? Yeah. Let's um uh, let's add another muscle here. Let's duplicate this a little. Remove the lines. There's actually a small muscle here. Don't want this to be a new crochet or something. Just want to have fun and adding some shapes. So this is this There's one muscle here. I'll add, let's add the, separate the extensors a little bit more. So one here. Actually, it's a bit small here. Not so big in this area. Let's see. Yeah, so there's one here. Okay, so it's taking a little bit too long, this stream. So there's one also about this one. So there's these two muscles. There's a tiny one. So let's actually make it tiny one and the center of these two. Just a little bit, just a little more muscle here. So I'll try not to overdo it. Because it's a bit small. So I have another problem, I think. So this one doesn't go all the way. Oh, not this one, this one. Let's use the pitch brush to make it a little bit thin. Basically to make it work like a muscle. So this is one, two, this one. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And three. Let's duplicate this. Okay, smooth it out. Using the pinch brush. I want to make it really thin. Then I will smooth this part. There's a few muscles here, but I'll make it once we add the hands. So again, not try to overwhelm you guys with this. So I probably won't make it. There's a tiny little muscle here. Make it the center here. Very small. Also like this. Okay. Don't want these. So this one, okay, no, please. He's a muscular guy, so apologies if this is taking a little bit too much. Again, defining this area a little, especially this muscle. Let's make it a little bit more thin, actually. Yeah, exactly like this. I like this one. Okay, let's make the muscles underneath it. So I will make I'll make two muscles. Again, this is not as defined, but yeah, we are having fun and oh, I can't believe it. You're Ibrahim Lielsa, right? I'm a huge fan, actually. Thanks. I'm really glad you like my work. Actually, I'll reach out after this stream if you have time, of course. I want to offer you something. So, yeah. Uh, and again, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much, Abraham. I'm a big fan. I'm learning so much from your work. A huge fan, man. Thanks for stopping by here in the stream. Yeah, you made my day. Yeah. So let's continue. I want to add a few extra shapes here. So there's some shapes I want to add here on the okay, cool. I probably have um I'll reach you in 15 minutes, I think. Yeah. If you have time, of course, or we can um find another time if you're not free. Thanks, man. Glad my work could help this much. So let's add again few shapes here. Let's duplicate this. So in the downside, on the other side, so in the extensors, the flexors, sorry, On the flexors, you don't usually see the separations, but yeah, um, I'll separate the muscles. So let's pretend there's a few muscles here that will appear. So I'll separate these, and yeah, let's see what we can do with these with this big shape here. Again, I'll duplicate it first, make a polygroup. So there's a big shape here. Let's use the okay, I don't need this much. Okay, cool. I'll reach out after this stream. Thanks, Abraham. Let's destroy the shape. I want to keep the part on the back first, because there's actually a muscle that breaks the silhouette on the back. So this one, it's all attached to a again a pony landmark here, and this one in particular is hiding the bone. So let's put this one above the bone like this. So if you look from the for on the arm from the top view like this, you usually see a bulge from here. It's causing by this muscle here. Again, don't usually I don't know the names, so we'll probably have to study the names of the muscles a little. Yeah, just for you guys to to refer to something. So I want to add a bony landmark here, but yeah, let's not rush these parts. Okay, don't wanna rush it. Let's use mask lasso. Okay, where is it? Mask lasso, yeah. W just to make a separate polygroup. So I'll add another two piece. These two again. This part, this big area here, I'll duplicate it. It all comes from a the pony landmark, the pony landmark here. And this, this tendon that appears on your hands, on your wrist. So this one again, particular, is a bit thin. Goes all the way here, a bit thin like this. Just checking if I want to, yeah, I want to make these two. Let's move this one. Make them go in this direction a little bit here. Okay. Now we can add the last part, which again, just to smooth this one out. Attach this one here. Checking at the silhouette. There's a few muscles here that I'll probably cover it tomorrow, next week on the we'll be working on the hands and the legs, the feet. So okay, this is the other tendon that is here. Again, we're exaggerating because, you know, this is a stylized character, so you exaggerate. You want to fix the proportions. And yeah, this is the tendon here, the bony landmark here, and yep, think we're done here. Just fixing the area here a little. Let's use move topological. So I'm done here, guys, with the overall shapes. Just want to edit, you know, a few volumes here and there to make the shapes more interesting. I'll probably add a bony landmark here and a bony landmark here on the back. But overall, I think I think we made a really good progress. Yeah. So I have an intersection here, which again I don't like having um intersections that I don't like. Don't know which shape is that, but yeah. So yeah, let's make a quick save. And for to add a little bit more interest to that, the chest is let's make to group. So to group, no, not to group all. Sorry, checking the polygroup. I don't want to use the mirror and weld uh, because I want my shapes to be separate. Okay. Now to add a little bit more interest to this shape, I will duplicate the I'll duplicate the chest here. I'll make the separations for the chest because we have pretty much all the muscles on every area except for the chest, which is looking weird. I'll make the lower one first, like that. So the lower one is going below all the others. So I'll duplicate this again. Let's make the upper one. It goes to from the middle of the scapula, the clavicle here, all the way down and above the rest of these. For this one, I'll just smooth out. Yeah, adding small volumes here. Topological. Maybe we can again, just for fun, we can make this part like this, adding a crease here on the low poly. It will work. So yeah, why not? So using the bench brush, disable topological, decrease the strength a little, using the inflate. Sorry, nitpicking here a few things. Like this one, this area, I want to be a little bit defined. This one as well. It's going upwards. This one, I want to be in the front. Pretty much decreases here. I want it defined like this. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Let's end the stream here. And yeah, let's actually add some poly paint for a presentation. Poly paint from polygroups. This one as well. The poly paint from polygroup. Okay, nothing happened. Why? To have the okay. Again, let's not force anything. Okay. Let let's merge actually. Let's merge these. Merge down. Okay, don't care. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's naval perspective. So that's it, guys. This is our guy without his hands and feet. I'll work on his hands and feet next week. So don't miss it if you're struggling with the feet. That's big. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It looks nice and yeah, has a lot of anatomy. So yeah. Um so that's it guys, actually. I hope you enjoyed this one. Because I did, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys